today we're going to be talking about this word here, 몇, which means how many. Now, I actually previously made a video about this same topic, but I took the video down, so I'm remaking it here. So first of all, 몇 means how many, and 일 just means days, right? So you can say 3일, 3 days, 10일, 10 days, like that. And for 몇 as well, you can do 몇 달, how many months, 몇 년, how many years, 몇 개, how many things. However, 몇 일, how many days, this word does not exist at all. 며칠 didn't actually even come from this, but 며칠 means how many days, right? And 몇일 should mean how many days, so it should have come from this, right? Well, it didn't, and we're gonna talk about that. But so that this video isn't super short, let's have some fun. If the word 며칠 existed, how would you pronounce this? Well, you might say I can just put this letter through the empty consonant and you get 며칠. Actually, no. The reason being, with other words, for example, 몇월, or any other usage of 몇, this actually becomes a 디귿, this letter. So 몇월 is not pronounced as 몇월, but instead it's pronounced as 몇월. 몇월. So if this is how it becomes in front of other words, then it should become this here as well. So it would become 몇일, right? What about other words that have this combined with this syllable? Well, when you have a 디귿 coming before this letter, what happens actually is this becomes this letter. So 굳이 is not 굳이, it's pronounced as 굳이. 굳이. Well then, does that mean 며칠 should become 며칠? Oftentimes, whenever you have 일 or 이 coming at the beginning of a word, this actually changes to become a nian. So what you're left with is 몇일. And I'm not just making this up. This happens in other words. I can give you an example. 깻잎, perilla leaves, is also 깻 here, as the sound cannot be pronounced here, 잎. So what you're left with is 깻잎 after, and that's also because of this same rule. 앞일, or the future, in front of days, which becomes 암일. However, of these four, the way that 몇일 would have to be read would be 몇일. So I was just kind of doing this for fun. That is again because whenever you have 몇월, it becomes 몇월. And when you have 몇억, 몇억. And this happens for every situation where you have 몇 before another word. It would change into this 디귿 sound here and then flow through the next word. So where did it come from then? 며칠 doesn't come from how many days as in the word 일. It actually comes from a very similar looking word, 을. 을 means day, but it's actually a pure Korean word, so it's not just carried over from Chinese, from 일. This was a word that's in Korean. And in fact, this word is still used today in other Korean words you might have seen. 사흘, 나흘. Now, these are the pure Korean words for 3 days. So in Chinese or Sino-Korean, you'd get 3일 for 3 days or 4일 for 4 days. But Koreans will often still use these words 사흘 and 나흘 for 3 days and 4 days. And these come from this 을, pure Korean word. That is where 며칠 comes from. Originally, 며칠 was not 몇 and then 일 for day, but it was 며칠. So then, why is it 며칠? Well, first of all, it was 며칠 originally. Over time, however, vowel changes have happened over the past several hundred years in Korean. And what was originally 며칠 became easier to pronounce in the form of 며칠. However, the problem is now that you see 며칠, and many Koreans today think that 며칠 should be written as 몇일 because they know how many and they know days, but that's not where it came from. So just know that 며칠 originally came from 몇을, and you'll be fine. So that's the overcomplicated explanation of why 며칠 is written the way it is. So are there any other word origins that you're curious about in Korean? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys again next time. 그럼 다음에 또 봐.